welcome back to another grocery haul. It is main shopping day in this video, so I've done a big main shop for my fortnight. I did film this, I don't know, a week or so ago. But I haven't filmed a start or an end because I was just so busy, and I have been busy with the new channel, which I'll talk about in a second, but also just Christmas in general, you know, everything that's going on at the moment. So I'm a little bit behind in videos, but I did want to get this up for you guys so you could see it. This day was a little bit of a disaster for me, I'll be honest, because I put in an order with Coles online to get like 8,000 points, which would have been fantastic to go towards my velocity, and they cancelled it like 10 minutes before it was due to be picked up, because I didn't realise this with Coles, because I haven't ordered from Coles in like years, probably like so long, and Woolworths never do this, but usually when I put an order in at Woolworths, say it's $398, that's usually what they charge me. So it goes through, they take it out of my account or as a hold, and it's usually what I get charged. I don't usually get charged more. With Coles, it came to, I don't know, like say it came to $396 or something like that, or $298, I think it was, maybe. I can't really remember. I think it might have been around $298. And I put $300 in the account for it to get charged, but it actually came to, because of their differences in the weights of the meats and the veggies and stuff, it was like $10 over that. So because they couldn't charge it to my card, they cancelled it because I just attached a debit card, not a credit card, like, so a debit card, so they can only take out the money that I allocated. So I didn't realize that even like that much of a difference, like that they charge that they don't charge what it comes to. So it got cancelled, and then I had to spend the night. It was a very long night because I had to come home. I had to fix where everything was going to be from. I got most of it at Woolworths instead. I had to redo a whole shopping list, and I had to go to Woolworths and do it. I was so exhausted after this day, and that's why this video is a little bit all over the place. But yeah, I was really upset at the time because I'm like, what do you mean? It's like supposed to be $10, $15 more, and they're like, oh, because it's just an estimate. So I'm like, yeah, but what if people only have like $300 in their account like I did, and that's their budget? Like, well, it just gets cancelled, automatically gets cancelled. Woolworths never do that. Like, I order from Woolworths all the time and it's fine. So I was just like, anyway, enough whinging about that. Here is the grocery haul for the fortnight. Do keep an eye on the channel because I have Vlogmas coming up. Actually, by the time you've seen this video, Vlogmas on the new channel, which is linked below. Go and check that out. First day of Vlogmas is up on the Day in the Life channel, so definitely have a look at that. But I will have some stuff coming up here on this channel, so do keep an eye out for it, because more food stuff, not just grocery hauls, which I've been doing recently, obviously, because I haven't been posting other stuff, but there will definitely be more stuff coming up here and in the new year. So I hope you enjoy. Let's start with frozen. So we have 2 lots of the sausage rolls and then 2 lots of the party pies. These are just the Woolworths home brand. We like them both. They're great. They're great to have in the freezer just on, like, for a simple Saturday sort of dinner, or maybe a lunch on a weekend or school holidays and stuff. It's really good. So I like to stock up. I'm actually out of them at the moment, I think. So, well, I couldn't see any today, so I've got 2 lots of each of those. I do have some more of the Prep Set and Go diced onions. I just prefer to have this. I don't want to cut them up myself. And I feel like I throw a lot away and it's just a waste of money. So I just like it. It's just more convenient for me. Love it. And it's just ready to go. Whenever I'm cooking, if I'm doing eggs or something, I go, oh, I want some onion and capsicum and stuff. I have that kind of stuff in the freezer cut up and prepared. So I like to have that. This is the stir-fry veggies that I like to use. It's just the Chinese style there. You can see everything that's in it. It's a really good mix. It's 850 grams, like a bag, and it's around $6, I think, at the bag still. Coles and Woolworths is where you get it. It's Bird's Eye. I love Bird's Eye veggies. If you don't know, I'm a big fan of those. Even the kids will eat them, whereas if we've bought the other cheaper brands, I don't know, the taste is just a bit different. So we like and prefer Bird's Eye. So this is a great mix to have though, especially if you're doing bulk cooking. And then I got a large, what is this, 4 litres of ice cream. And this, I think, was actually on special for around $8. I think, from memory. So I was kind of going to get 2 of the Buller, which would have cost me $12 because they were on special, but it was still $12. And that would have been, I think, 4 litres actually. So I just went with this because it was a bit cheaper and we haven't had it for a while. Fridge things. We have, meat-wise, I've just got 4 of the chicken drumsticks here, packs. So these are around $5 to $6 a packet, depending on, you know, how they're being packed. I've got 4 of those because I'm going to be doing, I've got like some honey soy sauce and stuff like that. So it's really for my roast night that I do. It's just, we like drumsticks. That's what Johnny and I prefer, instead of all those little roast portions and stuff. I like to have these. It's very cheap as well, which is great, but you could just put your own seasonings on it, all that. So it's a great way of doing a cheaper type of roast thing. So I've got those. I am going to be doing something on my meal prep Monday with this. Like, I'll show you how I'm going to prepare them and put them in the freezer and stuff. So keep an eye out for that video. I've also got just this big pork, it's a boneless pork leg with enough stuff on it to do, obviously, crackling for Johnny. I don't eat it, no one else does, but he likes it, so I like to do it. It was $26, so not too bad. It was $12 a kilo, so I think that's great for a boneless pork, is great. Look, I haven't bought something like this for a long time because I've been doing mostly chicken on my roast night, but I just thought we'd do something different. I was looking for corned beef silverside as well, because we tend to do that in warmer weather, but that will be coming up. I will probably do that again because it's great to have in the fridge cold as well, which is good. So is this as well, but I don't know. I just felt like I should just give the pork a go again because I haven't had it for so long. Now that's it for meat, because I already have a lot of meat and stuff in my freezer, so I didn't need any more of that. And then I've got some just triple smoked leg ham. This is the Bataki one. It was on sale. I love it, so I got that to do freezer sandwiches. So that will be coming up on the channel again. And then we've got some, well, I wanted the pizza blend, but they didn't have it, so I just got mozzarella. It's really just to do the pizzas, so that will be fine. I did get the potato salad and the coleslaw. This is for our barbecue night, just because it's on Saturday, so it'll be like a simple Saturday meal, and I don't want to have to do a lot of prep for it. It's really just for Johnny and I. The kids don't eat this, so it's just that with some barbecue meats and some corn basically on the plate, and we like that. So it's just a really simple meal, easy meal to do on a Saturday. And then also I got a lot of points for these, so that's particularly why I put that into the meal plan. And then I've got 4 lots of the tasty cheese. This is looking so much better. They were having a bit of a time where this was like so crumbly you couldn't even separate the pieces. I actually took some back, it was that bad. I think they'd frozen it and that's what had happened. I don't know, but it was really bad, the cheese. It's really good again now, so that was great. So I got 4 lots. That will probably last me 3 weeks. I got 4 lots because I think it was 400 points per packet, and we go through a lot of cheese, honestly. We'll go through 2.5 packets in 2 weeks, so I just thought I may as well get the 4 while I can. Some feta because I'm going to do some Greek salad, and then I got this mix of the yogurt. We love the Yoplait. We like the 12 packs. There's different ones you can get. This one's got vanilla, strawberry and mango. I've got some lettuce. I got some of the kid-sized bananas because we just prefer that size. We got some carrots. Obviously they've got the reindeer on there now, so they're really promoting that. But they were $1.70, so that wasn't too bad. Tomatoes, oh yeah, I did get 2 packets. 2 packets of the Roma tomatoes. We love these ones, but I did also get, these are great for the kids, like in salads and stuff, because Johnny doesn't like tomatoes. So I like to have it like this rather than, you know, your big tomatoes where I have to cut them up, because that goes through the salad and Johnny doesn't like it. So we do this for our salads, and the kids will have these. They just eat them like that. They'll love them. They'll have them in their school snacks. But then I got some of this just to do my freezer sandwiches for some stuff I want to do for me. So I got the truss. It was on special, really, really cheap. So, and I like those. They're my favourite probably. Apart from, actually, I do like the Roma big ones as well because they cut easy. But yeah, these were good. I got 3 avocados. They were only $1.50 each. I got the I'm Perfect capsicum. This was actually from Coles, and I thought, wow, it looks so good. So much better. Maybe because it's in the plastic, it's holding better maybe. But the other ones in Woolworths and Aldi, they're great price-wise, but they don't last very long. These look like they're in really good shape, honestly. Like, I thought they were fantastic. These were about $6 for 6, which was great. Got a Lebanese cucumber. I wanted zucchini, by the way, but that wasn't, they were out of it, so I couldn't get that, so I'll have to get that through the week. I got just a coleslaw to do my chow mein. I got 2 lots of strawberries and a blueberry. I did actually want grapes, but they didn't have any left, and they're super expensive, but I really wanted them. But yeah, I didn't end up getting those. I did get some potatoes, just 2 kilos of the whitewash, just so I can do I know brushed potatoes tend to be cheaper, but I like to have options with this. Like I like to be able to do baked potatoes if I want, and I just don't want the hassle of washing the other ones and doing baked potatoes that way. So I like to have these just for different options. And then I got 2 lots of the mini apples. Now these were $3.50 each. I've had this apple conversation on the channel before, and it was cheaper to buy the I'm Perfect ones, but as far as how many apples are in the bag, I need to price per apple because I use these in kids' school lunches and stuff, so this just works out better for me. So I got 2 lots of those. I will definitely get my apples from Costco when I go back though. Oh, also eggs. I forgot that I had these in another bag. These, I did not order this. I ordered my usual 18 pack, which is around, I think it's like $8.40. They were obviously out, so they gave me this one, which is way more expensive, but I took it. So that's always the good thing about substitutes. You always manage to get, especially with eggs, you will get them no matter what the other price is. Okay, drinks. For drinks, we have, what we normally do, we have a lot of water. I know you can have tap water, and I know you can put filters on it and all of the jazz. Our water is not great in where we live, okay? So it's not, I just don't like it. It doesn't taste very nice. It tastes like chlorine. It makes us feel sick. So I do buy a lot of pre-packaged water. A lot of the time we have those big boxes, but they haven't had them for a while at Woolworths, so I've been getting bottled water. So, and we can get the 10 cents back with these, so that's why I do it. It's very cheap. So I actually got 2 lots of this, the 6 packs today. I got 2 milks. I got 2 of the juices, and you can see that I opened one to taste it. I think this was about $6.80, and it was at Woolworths, and it's very nice. I really like it. So it's an actual juice, so it says like 99% oranges with, you know, the acidity regulator and all that kind of stuff, but it was very nice, very, very nice. So I've not seen that brand before, but anyway, there was 2 of those. I did get 2 Fanta and 2 Sprite. Normally I get the very cheap soft drink because we do have soft drink with our dinners usually, and on a weekend if we're having lunch we might have it then as well with the kids, but otherwise it's really just saved for dinner time. And I do normally buy the really cheap brands, but these 2 were on special for $2, so I just got them anyway. And then I got 2 of the apple juices. I got cordial. We love apple raspberries, probably our favorite, and I got that one. And then I also got the green one just for something different this week. And then coffees, these were on special for $4, so I really wanted to get them. I've got 2 of the hot ones, just the lattes. They kind of come up like a cappuccino anyway, and I still have a lot of the chocolate powder, so I just got those. And then I got the iced ones because they were on special too, and I love these. So these are great on a hot day, and we've had some really warm days, so I just decided to get those. So they were down to $4 a box. Bread, now I know this is not bread, but I'm just going to put it in this section. I know it says banana bread, but honestly it's more like a banana muffin type situation. But this is great for freezing. We can cut it up and freeze it like that, or you can just freeze it as a big log. We haven't had it for a while, and Isabella really likes this for breakfast. So she tends to have a bit of that and a bit of fruit or yogurt or something, and that's her set for the day because she doesn't really eat like big breakfasts as such. But yeah, I thought I'd just get that because we haven't had it for a while. So it's around $5, $5.50 I think now for it, but it's still the best one to have. We've had the Woolworths, but we don't really like it. This was really good. So I got 2 of those. I did get 2 of the Tip Top bread, which I haven't bought for ages, just because obviously I've not made it to Baker's Delight tonight. So I got 2 loaves of those. I might need some more maybe in my top-up shop next week, but the reason I only got 2 is because I got a lot of these. So generally I have some burgers, like burger rolls or something like that. They were out of those tonight, so I actually ended up getting the jumbo, is that what they're called, jumbo? Super soft jumbo hot dog rolls. These were cheap. They were $3.35, whereas the normal size was $3. So it was worth me getting this because we are going to use these for burger night. We'll just cut the like chicken burgers or the hamburgers, whatever it is, in half, and we'll just do them long. But also I thought I'd make some freezer sandwiches out of them just for something different. I was going to do that out of the hamburger rolls, but of course I couldn't get them because they were out at this time of the night. So I just got these. But the good thing about these, I think this price-wise, this is going to be great for me because one of these is so big. Isabella will probably only eat half of that, honestly, for lunch because half of that is about the size of a normal lunch roll. So I think it's actually going to be good financially. I think that was a good choice. So we'll see how they go. I am going to do, some freezer sandwiches up, and then If there's any left over, oh, there will be for the burger night, I'll probably just pop them in the freezer. All right, and the last lot, okay, and the last lot is just pantry sort of stuff. Now, I did buy a lot of boxes of Sultana brand. There is 4 boxes here. They are the big ones, I think. Yeah, 700 grams. I think there might be a slightly bigger box, but this is a pretty big box. I got these because they were on special, and I was just like, I need to get them while they're like that, because we normally have the Wheat Bix bites and love those, but when we can't get them because they're like $6 a box, until they go down to about $3, I don't buy them. So because this is on special, I just got them. So I'm going to put some way in the stockpile, but we can bring it out if we need it, if the Wheat Bix bites don't go on special. But otherwise, I did get 4 boxes of it. Shapes, I actually got 2 boxes of those. I haven't bought these like this for ages. They're about $6 now, but if you can get your 10% off, then that will save you some money on top of that. Well, snacks I have not bought, honestly, well, probably over 12 months, I would say. I got them because they were down to $4, which was cheaper to buy the 6 packs rather than buying that big 10 pack. Is it 10? Oh no, it's a 12 pack for $10. So instead I'm getting 12 little snacks for $8 because they're $4 a thing. So otherwise I cut up like cheese and bickies and just do that. That's what I've been trying to do, but honestly I just wanted something different and something a bit more convenient to just throw into the lunchbox, so I've got that. I did get more of the yogurt covered sultanas. They're about $5. I think I've got a video here on the channel. I've got a video here on the channel about how I've saved money over the years, especially when it comes to school lunchboxes. Have a look at that video and you'll see kind of things that I do with stuff like this, where I'll halve it between the kids. I know that seems like it's not enough then, but because it's going with other things, it's just they like it because they get a bit of everything, and it just saves me money. So that's something that I do with those because they are quite expensive. Aldi have, these are strawberry ones. Aldi have like a vanilla one, which are cheaper, so they're good too. These, we've had these before and they're really nice. There's 24 in a pack roughly. I haven't had this one here, which is like, it's kind of like a double, oh, it says triple chocolate chips, but I would say, you know, your double choc chip cookie at Subway. Not as nice, obviously, and pretty small, but it's still nice for something different. I just got these this week. I thought it was a pretty good deal. They're $6 a box minus a 10% if you've got that Coles deal, so they're pretty good. I got some beetroot, some strawberry jam, because Isabella had strawberry jam at school because they were making like jam sandwiches as part of class. So she normally has raspberry, so she asked for strawberry, so I got that. Some applesauce to go with that roast pork. I did get 2 tins of the apricot nectar because I'm doing apricot chicken. I got some tomato sauce as a refill. The canton was on special, so I decided to get that this week. This is beef and black bean, and I'll be doing it actually with chicken though. So I got 2 jars of that. They were down to $3.50. And then for those drumsticks, I'm going to use some of this, the honey, soy and garlic. I think this was about $2. The jar is slightly smaller than the Master Foods ones. But the Master Foods ones is obviously a bit more expensive. So, I don't know, you'd have to work it out. I didn't honestly look at the breakdown because I just wanted to get the shopping done tonight. But I got 2 of those, so that should be good. And then I am out of my big tub of gravy from Costco. So, I bought the packets. I did get 4 of them today because they were only $1 each. So, I was just stocked up while I could for our roast night. And then I got, there should be about 10 pouches here unless they were short. The apple and strawberry puree. I think these are 90 cents each roughly, minus 10% if you can get that as well. These are so good. Like, they're pretty much just 100% of it, of the fruit. Let me have a look. 59% apple, 30% strawberry, so what's that, 89%. And then they've got a concentrated apple juice, an acidity regulator, which they always have that types of stuff in juices and things, and then a natural strawberry flavour. So these are great. These are awesome in summer. You can freeze them and put them in the lunch boxes, and they're great, and a bit better than freezing yogurt, because the last time I froze yogurt pouches, I used to do it all the time and I had no issues, but the last time I did it, the last couple of times, they were terrible. They were like all curdled and stuff in them. They were terrible and the kids wouldn't have them. So I'm not doing that anymore. But these are great. And you can get different flavours, but this is just the one that we like the most. So I got those. I did get two boxes of the choc chip muesli bars. I think I've mentioned this before, but they've actually come down in price, guys. They're like $2.70, and they've got a strawberry version as well, and they are delicious. They're so yummy. They're better than the Uncle Toby's for sure, and cheap, $2.70 a box now. Minus if you get 10% off again, amazing. This was $8. I just don't have anything like this in the cupboard, and we haven't had it for a while, so I thought I would just get it for something different. Isabella was with me shopping, so she begged me, and I was like, okay, let's get it. So I have rules around this kind of stuff though. They can't just eat like multiple packets of it during the day. I might put one in their lunchbox as a treat like every couple of days or something, but otherwise it's only one a day. So we'll see how long that lasts, but just for something different. Oh my God. And then I did get a lot of chips this week. This is not all for 1 or even 2 weeks, okay? It'll last longer than that. I am going to put some of this away maybe in the stockpile so I can go into the 3rd week, I would say. So I did get pretzels, the mini ones. I'm going to do something with this and my popcorn and stuff. I'm going to make like a bit of a trail mixy type thing for the kids for lunchboxes. So that's coming up. I'll probably film that and put it here on the channel for you guys. These are $3.50. They come down in price, which is good, and you could get the normal size ones too, but we really like the minis. I got 2 bags of that. I got 2 bags of the burger rings, the party bag. These are only $4 each, which is great. Same with the twisties. I got 2 bags of those, and then I got 4 of the cheese tubes, because these are like $1.70 I think a bag, and they are so nice, guys. If you like the oh, what is it? You know the bacon and cheese balls, whatever brand that is, Cheetos it is, I think. They do like a cheese puff. It's very similar to that. They're very nice, but so much cheaper. It's like half the price. But I did get 4 packets of those just because they're cheap. So the reason I got so many was just instead of like buying the boxes of multiple chips, which I get sometimes, I thought I would buy it this way just for something different and to be a bit cheaper, because it does work out cheaper by the time I break them down into smaller servings and stuff, especially into bags. So yeah, that's what I went with. I did want to have Doritos, but they were $8 something for the bag, like for the party bag. So these are a much better deal at $4.